Welcome riding buddies. Here we are in beautiful Warwick for round 4 of the Sunshine State Motocross Series. So we're going to have a look and see who the big movers and shakers were here in Warwick. It's at the end of the day now, and it has been absolutely awesome. The guys have put on so much entertainment for everybody out there. So we'll run through and see who won what and where we all ended up. Our first event up on Saturday morning was the 65cc 7 to under 10s, or as I like to call them, the baby 65s. In third place was Chase Sherlock. Second place, Louis Cannon. Nate Perrott has put on an absolute screamer in the 65s, and he took out first for the weekend. Our next class up on Saturday was the 65cc 10 to under 12 years, the older division 65s. In third place, it was Kyle Harvey on 88 points. Second place, Peter Wolf on 92 points. And first place, Lachlan Grant had 96 points. So it was very tight. Next up, it was the combined classes of the women's and the veteran clubman. The veteran clubman's was third place, Clayton Graham. Second place, Paul Boddington. Only 2 points separated these two riders. But first place was Nathan Bernard. In the women's class, third place, Kira Lee Baxter. Second place, Talia Drew. And first place was the unstoppable Taylor McCutcheon. Up on the line next was the veterans A and B graders. So coming out in B grade, third place was Cassidy Holland. Second place, Samuel Little. And Shane Seath put down a dominant first place. With the veteran A graders, it was a little bit tighter. Third place, Andrew Gifford. Second place, David Mellish. And only 1 point ahead was Travis Regling to take the win. Okay, so Jeremy McKean, like today, how good was it?
Awesome, can't fault it, loved it.
Yeah, it's the track was pretty gnarly this morning, but it's formed up beautifully.
Surprisingly, yeah, out in practice, I thought it was going to be pretty questionable, but as soon as race 1 came around and all the other races, it just got better and better as the day went on.
Yeah, the racing. You were in the vets class. How was the racing in that vets class? It was insane.
It was pretty intense. Like the old boys, you know, especially the top ones, they still got it. But it was intense. But everyone has a band, has a laugh, has a beer after the race. So it's perfect, really.
You know, the vets class, when I did race vets, it was a lot of fun, and you sort of everything gets left out on the track.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we're all adults here, so none of us hold a grudge, so happy days and loved it. It was good times and good banter and, you know.
Yeah, no, the vets class is always a lot of fun, and some people think, oh, the vets class, they back off a little bit. Don't happen that way, does it?
No, look, I think we all give it a nudge, and I think we find our groove, and then the sort of race progresses, and I think we're all racers, and we're all out there giving it 100%.
As I say, once a racer, always a racer.
100%, yeah.
Cool, thanks mate.
Cheers, man.
Catch you later.
Then it was time for the Mini Lights 9 to under 12s, or the small wheel 85s. Third place was Peter Wolf. Second place, Lachlan Allen. And in first place, Lachlan Grant.
Okay, so Lincoln Fields, we've finished the first day. You've finished your racing for here at Warwick. How'd you go?
Oh yeah, third place. Had a good day.
Yeah? You're looking pretty good out there. You stand out on the little CRF 150. You sort of jump out at everyone. So you like the attention?
Yeah, love the attention. It does bog down a bit in the sand, but you know, have fun.
Bit more momentum, get on top, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So from here we go to Toowoomba, up at Echo Valley. I know you've raced there heaps. You'd be looking forward to that one, wouldn't you?
Yes, really looking forward to that one. Always a good track to ride.
Yeah, love that mountain, eh?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks Link.
Thank you.
Then it was time for the Mx2 Experts. Third place, Jack Kitchen. Second place, Cam O'Donnell. And first place, the court jester, Riley Fitzpatrick.
Okay, so Cam O'Donnell, mate, it was some pretty tight battles out there for today with you guys.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Especially in that last race, you know.
Oh, that last race was sick.
Yeah, it was really, really good. You know, I really wanted to get past him, and I knew that there were some sections of the track where I was a little bit faster, and as well as being slow. So I was trying to pick my lines and try and stay on the back of him until I could make that pass. But
I will say, at this point, when he says him, he means Riley Fitzpatrick, don't
yeah,
you?
yeah. It was between me and him in that last race. It really was. So yeah, but great track today. It was technical. You know, it was really good racing, and especially in that last one, you know, it was me and him going wire to wire. So yeah,
it was
really
like you were trading blows left, right, and centre. It was
Yeah.
just absolutely awesome.
Yeah, we made equal mistakes, and we made up ground on each other here and there. So it was really good. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Yeah.
So bring on Echo, eh?
Yeah, for sure. I'm so keen. You know, like I always ride well at Echo. Even I think I haven't finished outside the top 5 for maybe a few years at Echo. So I always ride well there. And for the prep for the sunny states, it should be awesome. So they always do a good prep there. So I'm pretty confident coming in to hopefully get the win.
Yeah, no, you're looking pretty good in the championship now too.
Exactly. Yeah, that was our main goal today. We knew that it's kind of more a sandy kind of track. It's not like sand, but we knew that those boys from the East Coast were going to be pretty fast. So it was just maintaining that points and trying to not lose too many, but build on at the same time. Yeah. And just keep ourselves in the points chase for Toowoomba.
Yeah, and you certainly have done that. And yeah, Toowoomba's your home one.
Yeah.
Really, Warwick is a second home one for
Yeah.
you, but Toowoomba is your home one, and you always, as you said, you always do ride well. I've watched you there that many times. You always really excel at Echo, and you go in there with the championship just there. It's not far from it.
Yeah, and the competition in the expert class is nothing to throw a rock at. So yeah, even if I can pace myself and just try and get a few riders in between myself and Riley, that would be I'd say I'd be close to moving up into that top spot.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just got to keep working at it. And the thing is, it's motocross. Yeah. Anything can happen.
That's it. Yeah. And I saw that today. You know, like I first race didn't feel the best. Got a bad start. Came back not too happy with it. But went out second race and got the win. So things change pretty quickly in motocross. So you just got to try and take advantages when you can get them.
Well, that's it. Fitzy was in front of you in that second race, and all of a sudden you've come around. You've got the win.
Yeah.
It just changed in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and I thought that was going to be the same for the last race as well. I did feel
he lets it hang out, eh?
He does, and being behind him, you definitely see it a bit more. So, it was good. You know, I can't say anything more. It was a good battle between him and I, and we both ride clean. So,
Cool. Thanks, Cam.
Thank you.
The final race on Saturday's program was the Mx2 Pros. This was very, very tight. It was insane. Third place, Kaleb Barham, 63 points. Second place, Jace Cosford, 64 points. And first place, Levi Rogers on 65 points. You cannot get any closer than that.
Okay, so we've caught up with KJ here, Kaleb. So, mate, that was some awesome racing. You didn't look as though you've even been off the bike. How did you feel?
I definitely felt I've been off the bike, if I'm completely honest. Especially in that first one we did. Yeah, we definitely weren't up to our usual self, and it was pretty frustrating. But come back, made a couple of changes on that, and definitely come out swinging, got a whole shot in the win in the second one, which was awesome. Definitely starting to feel more and more like myself now, so hopefully we can just keep this momentum rolling, keep on our good starts. That last one would have been nice to see if I didn't get involved in that crash, we could have been up front again and hopefully might have come off with a win or not, but as I said, what's done is done. We ended up on the podium, we're in one piece, and yeah, we're just going to keep this ball rolling, keep that momentum moving.
Yeah, like that was it. Just that, especially that last race, there was some big battles going on everywhere around, and you handled the whole pressure. There was no, like, you didn't look as though it was pressure on you.
Nah, that's one thing I've been fortunate with throughout my whole career. I've always usually been, well, not usually, I've always been good with my start. So it's something that I've been, always had to deal with pressure. I might have been the quickest guy on the track when I was a bit younger, but I always had to deal with people coming behind me, and catching me is one thing, but passing me is another. So it was definitely good to kind of keep the pressure, and the boys definitely were moving today. So it was good to get a race win and end up on the podium.
Yeah, it was definitely got very fast out there, and the track was absolutely gnarly, eh?
Yeah, especially they obviously had a fair bit of rain here throughout the week, so the track was deeper than what it's probably ever been. I actually I was lucky enough to come in at the start of the year just to get a lap on with the new track, and it actually bucketed down the day before, so it was a little bit similar to what we raced on today, which I'm definitely happy. When everyone else kind of packed up and went home, me and Aaron actually come down and cut a fair few motos and that on it, so it definitely paid off today. So all them little days definitely kind of show when you start doing this stuff.
Yeah, that's for sure. And yeah, no, it was just, you put on a great show out there, and you were riding so well. And as I said, like, you didn't look as though you'd been off the bike, but you feel it yourself. But out on the track, you looked the part, so that was all good.
Yeah, exactly. So we're just going to keep that momentum going. I'm really looking forward to seeing what our potential is going to be like now. So yeah, I said if we can start feeling more and more like ourselves, we can start pushing it, and yeah, see where we're at in another month, and then go from there. So it's definitely our goal is the national series, and we're going to just keep on chipping away at that. So start getting in, knock off the top 10, and then top 5, and hopefully end up on that podium very soon. So.
And forward and on to Echo Valley in Toowoomba for final round.
Yeah, obviously home race. Love it there. Obviously ride there pretty good. So looking forward to it. Yeah, that's all I can really say. It's going to be awesome. Get some starts, get out there. There's going to be plenty of home crowd out there, and the track's going to be unreal. I have no doubt about that. So we'll definitely be mixing it with the boys, and we'll keep this momentum going. Hopefully we can be on the top step of the podium next time.
Cool. Thanks, KJ.
No problem at all. So yeah.
Day 2 kicked off with the mini lights 12 to under 16, so the big wheel 85s. Third place, Heath Fisher. Second place, Brenden Platt. And first place, our red plate holder keeps it with Jake Cannon. Moto 2 on Sunday was a junior lights 4-stroke 13 to under 16 years. Third place, Liam Owens. Second place, Jack Mather. First place, the ever-reliable Kobe Drew. Then we have the Mx1 Clubman. This was really tight for second and third, but third place, Benjamin Clark on 56 points. Second place, Matty Pop on 58 points. But first place, Jaden Sharp ran away with it. Then we have the Mx1 Experts, with third place Darcy Kavanagh on 60 points. Second place, Brock Sleater on 63 points. And Riley Fitzpatrick taking the win. Then we have the Junior Lights 2-stroke 13 to under 16s. Third place, Liam Owens. Second place, Jack Mather. And first place, the ever-reliable Kobe Drew. Then we have the Mx2 Clubman. Third place, Keys Mortimer. Second place, Noah Moskwa. And first place, Aidan Gordon. The final moto for the weekend was the Mx1 Pros. This was tight. Third place, Aaron Tanti. But the big one was second and first. Second place on 47 points was Todd Waters. First place on 47 points was Kirk Gibbs. They did 2 30-minute races for the weekend, no sprints, and after an hour of racing, they were drawn on 47 points. But Kirk Gibbs, in the final 3 laps of the final moto, got in front of Waters and took the win in that moto, which gives him the win for the day.
Okay, so caught up with Gibbsy. Mate, you've come away with a win for today. How tight was that?
Yeah, it was good racing today. I struggled a little bit in the first one. Todd got away a fair bit, and then made a few little bike changes in between. And then it was a good ding dong in that last one. He had a little bit of a lead, got up onto the back of him, and made a little mistake over the back here. So was able to sneak around him, and then yeah, got a little bit tight towards the end. But yeah, it was good demanding track and race, and yeah, the track got gnarly. So I was really happy. It's good for us to come and do this.
Yeah, that track did get pretty challenging there today, but you really enjoyed the track?
Yeah, for sure. I like Warwick, especially when they turn it on like this. You know, deep ruts and you know, really rough. So sometimes you come here and it can get really slippery, but today was pretty much perfect. And yeah, you can't complain as a pro rider when you come to a track like this. And yeah, get a little bit lucky, but no, it was awesome. Thanks to everyone that put on a big effort to make it happen.
Yeah, that last moto, Trent and I were sitting up there. We're watching the lap times. We're actually watching every single lap time to see what the difference was. You were just chipping away there at Todd, just nicking away a second, half a second all the time, and it was getting closer and closer. And we were actually thinking, oh, maybe might catch him, but you got to get around. But it turned in good for you, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It was, like I said, it was a pretty tough moto. It wasn't that I couldn't push any harder or catch him. It was just, you know, sometimes, you know, I might be only half a second faster, or, you know, it was a bit better for me. I came from behind, so I had a couple other lines that he wasn't taking that I felt like those were the lines where I was catching him. And it would have been extremely tough still to pass him if...
yeah, catching's one thing, passing's another.
Definitely, especially when we're so close in speed. He's smart. He's you know, he's an older guy like me in racing terms, and we're pretty smart when it comes to racing and protecting our line. So yeah, it would have been really hard to get around him if he didn't make that mistake. But I'll take it.
Take whatever you get, eh?
That's it. In this sport, you got to take it when you can.
That's for sure. Look, it was just absolutely awesome. One question I do want to ask, because you did 2 30-minute motos today, do you guys, I think I already know the answer to this, but do you guys prefer those longer motos?
Normally I am. Like, I really love that sort of style, but when you come to these races, I don't mind. Gate drops is good for me. Starts are probably one of my weaknesses. So yeah, I've really been working
Note that
hard
all
on
pros, his weakness is to starts.
Yeah, so yeah, no, it's something that you know, you can be a lot better at. So yeah, been trying really hard in that, and I feel like we're getting better. So yeah, sometimes I like to come and do the 3 starts, but yeah, you know, in saying that, a long moto is good, but when there's only 2 of us sort of battling at that stage, it's you know, it's probably better to do the shorter one, so then we can battle a bit more with the guys that can keep with us for 15-20 minutes, you know. So yeah, I'm not really fast. I'm happy either way when I come here.
Yeah, that was absolutely awesome. Thanks, Gibbsy. We'll talk to you next time.
Thank you very much.
So that's a wrap on round 4 of the Sunshine State Motocross Series held in Warwick. It was an absolutely awesome weekend. The track was absolutely sensational. Some really big ruts formed up, some big break and bumps. Saturday morning was a little bit murky, but after the rain that the club had during the week, they did an absolutely amazing job to get the track up to spec and to run the event. It was awesome. So thank you to everybody that helped out with this round of the series and is helping out with the whole series. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so, and we'll catch you next time.